Good afternoon, YouTubers. This is Stephanie Jarvis, your mushroom mentor and Pacific truffle growers. We're out here installing another electroculture experiment. This time we're using magnets and galvanized steel wire. And we're going to show you how we're installing it and tell you why we're installing it. All right, so if you like my channel, please like, subscribe, and ding the bell to get the whistles, and enjoy the show. All right, so I got these beeswax magnets from Yannick over in France, and he nicely marked the North Pole on them for me because you want this to be facing north, and the orientation of these tree rows just happened to be nicely north-south. And so I'm going to put the north side onto this galvanized steel, and I'm going to run the wire through it a little bit, and then I have bamboo poles, and I'm going to wrap a little bit of it here. Let's see if I can do this. And this is going to go underground, and the studies say that you can leave this in the ground for like 10-20 years. It's going to help pull electrical currents out of the air, out of the atmosphere. It's going to help the fertility of the soil. So I'm just going to put it down in the soil, and we dig this trench. We're just doing it on a row that has 3 trees. So we're just going to place it in the soil, and then I'm just going to cover it up and remember where I put it and see if there's any results. All right, so yeah, if you like my channel, like, subscribe, ding the bell to get the whistles, and come back for results. All right, thanks. Enjoy the day. So we're in full bud break. Little update on how we're doing with this electroculture experiment on this row of trees. Yes, we did spray because we are fighting a heavy battle with weeds out here, and I need the truffle trees to get all the moisture they can possibly get this summer. So this particular row has the L coils, and everyone keeps saying I gotta take the sheathing off of them, and maybe I will. Maybe I'll just make new coils and replace them. But some of the trees on this row are looking really good. Like this tree, for example. Look how lush and green these leaves are. And some of the other rows don't have leaves that look as green, or it's not as flushed out. So that's exciting. Here's my first antenna. Not exactly a coil, but I don't know. I'm just gonna keep throwing stuff out here and see what sticks. So there's a little update for you guys. All right. So here we are a couple weeks later, and the trees are now in bud break. Not quite leafing out yet. Let's see if I can get that in focus. Come on, focus. Well, so here's the pole, and underneath the ground here is the magnet connected to the other pole, which you can see over there. There's only one magnet here at the bottom, and then running north, there's the end of the galvanized steel wire with these 3 hazelnut truffle trees. And I don't really see any results, but it's only been a couple of weeks. You can't really see what's going on here, but the trees are, I promise you, going into bud break. My camera doesn't want to focus on the tree, just wants to focus on the ground behind it. So there's a couple different options that I see going on videos of electroculture that I'm seeing on the internet coming out of France, and some are leaving the magnet and the wire on top of the ground. Some are putting the galvanized steel wire under the ground and leaving the magnet on top of the ground. And older videos have the whole thing underground. I put the whole thing underground, and I'm going to leave it that way because that's how I started. And I'm actually going to order some more and do it a separate way and a couple of other rows and see if there's any difference. So, yeah, I don't see any difference in 2 weeks. The orchard, I mean, we definitely have a lot of weeds. The weeds are growing great. But and the trees, these are 1-year-old hazelnuts, so they're babies. They just got planted not even a full year ago. So stay tuned. All right, thanks for watching.